Hello, church. Scott here. Miss you guys as always these days. Like some of you, I am living with mild regret that I did not strategically get a haircut before the global pandemic. Just missed that one. That was unfortunate. Not sure where that's going to go yet, but we'll see. Could get interesting. For better or for worse, I don't know. We'll see. I am posting today to talk about something significant, which is finances. I am sure we know all of you are grappling with financial questions these days. I know some of us already have lost some hours, maybe lost work completely, looking into EI, exploring what the coming season brings. And obviously that has big impact for us too. Not gathering on Sundays has a huge impact for us. We've learned in recent days through good conversation that half of our giving comes in on Sundays or checks that are dropped off with us. We're thankful for those who switched this last year to automatic withdrawals or text to give. But the reality is the lack of gathering on Sunday has a huge impact on our monthly budget, which is huge because that budget goes towards our staff, our pastoral team, our missionaries, and then obviously the basics of owning a building and paying insurance and all those sorts of things. So it's a significant moment for us. And as a board and myself, as a team, we are grappling with what does this mean? Where is this going to go? The board and I will be in conversations in the coming days about how do we be good stewards of what we have. That's our commitment to you, to the church, to Christ, and that's significant. Obviously, there's no rentals of our facility these days. Wise Ways, our daycare center, is grappling with what needs to happen for them, and they contribute to our budget as well through the rental of our space. So there's lots of questions, and it's significant. I'm sure you're facing significant questions too, and in a way, we're all praying, give us this day our daily bread sort of prayers. And we're praying that for you. I want you to know as I hold before God the needs of our church, that's not just payroll, it's not just the budget, that's you. And many of us are praying together for others, for one another, that God will meet us in these days, and this will be a time of surprising provision or God-directed change. I don't know. A growing in generosity in the time of austerity. This is a new season for all of us. Our team is committed to reducing costs wherever needed, wherever we can, canceling services that we don't need to be paying for right now. Thankfully, someone mowed the lawn for us today. Yay, Bryce. Thankful for the generosity of people stepping in. But I want to ask, the board is asking me, and I want to ask that each of us would commit to pray and ask God, how would you have us give in the coming days toward Lambrick? I recognize there's lots of agencies in our city and beyond, and missionaries who are in places of need right now. Volunteer base is dropping, giving is dropping, and all of it matters. So as you pray about other commitments, would you pray about your church, about us, and how God would have you give in these days? For all of us, it's an act of faith, an act of trust, for you, for us, in all sorts of ways. And that's what we're called to. That's what we've always been called to. So I ask you to pray and ask God what he would have you give. If you're in a place where you're able to give a bit extra right now, I'm not sure how that works, but if that's you, we invite you to do so. And also, if you'd be willing to communicate with us your giving plans. I know you probably can't say today, this is what I'm going to give every month for the next year or whatever is in front of us. But if you'd be able to let us know what your plan is on giving for the next month or months. I recognize that could change, and we invite you to be as honest with us as you can, but we want to make good decisions based on as much information as we have. So if some of you could drop us a note, finance@lambrick.com or office@lambrick.com with subject planned giving, that would be helpful for us to know what your plans are. If you're a student and you've gone home and somehow find work and want to give back toward us, we invite you to do so. But we're also praying for you, for all of us in this season, that God would give us this day our daily bread and make us a part of his provision for others. With that too, I want to invite us all to be honest about the vulnerability of this season and where you are in a place of need. It's not just important for us to be honest about where we're in need as a church, but I want to invite all of us to reach out and be open with others, with one another, where we have need. Tom Cowan used to always teach that our call to fellowship requires us not just to be willing to care for one another, but also willing to share where we have need. And that could be you today, could be me tomorrow, could be all of us all the time. I don't know. But let's reach out and let God's people rise up and us be a part of that. Lastly, just a word of encouragement. As we come to pray a prayer like, give us this day our daily bread, let's be alert to the fact that we pray this to not just the empty heavens, but we pray this to our Father in heaven, our Father who reigns over all of creation, right? That's who we're praying for. That's who we're praying to. And so when we come with our desperateness, give us this day our daily bread, we can pray it with hope that God's always been the Lord of the universe in every season, in every age, and He is now. So I'm praying that with you, that God gives us faith and we open our hearts to Him and to one another, and maybe there's surprising provision for us all in these days. God bless you, church. We love you. We miss you. Talk to you soon.